We hope you guys are enjoying the food. I want you guys to know we're still going to be here taking pictures.
What's up, y'all? So this is Kimmy Kim, and now we just got through wrapping up the first viewing of Southside Crew with Marvelous Films, and right now at this time, we're going to be interviewing guests and seeing what they thought of the show. So tune in momentarily as everybody starts moving around as they're finishing up. We're going to start interviewing the guest.
Yes. So, Sip the Spill, as we promised you guys, going to be live. See, your boy got his fresh fade on. You did. No hat on today. I'm going live today. Just got finished filming, showing the premiere. The director is talking about the show right now.
Right.
Let's try to switch a little.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so the
Oh,
Seven.
I'm sorry.
Seven, we're going to have
I'm not in it.
sponsored by DJ Cash and DJ Wiz.
So the director's talking about the movie right now.
Right.
He's talking about right now, and they just got finished doing the premiere, so they show the movie, or show the show, and so everybody's eating, and we're going to talk about to some of the people, see what they think about it.
Yes,
Their thoughts on
yes.
it. So we're out here in the ATL, enjoying ourselves at the Silver
Spot,
the Silver Spot
cinema.
So it's really great talking to a nice man. We met a couple of nice, wonderful people from the show already. So we'll talk to some people, get some ideas of what they feel, what their
Absolutely.
thoughts are on the show, and what their opinions are. So we're going to talk to them. And you just stay right there. You're going to be in on the action. We're going to be rocking with you guys like we
The
always do.
whole
We
time.
get down with y'all. We're doing another live show after this in about an hour or so.
Yes.
We may have to reschedule that one, but we'll do another live show a little later.
Mhm.
But right now we're going live. We want to make sure you see us get down in the flesh as we talk to him. And maybe I
Yes.
think we got the
With
director.
the director coming, yes.
Maybe we can get him to come and say something to the people or whatever. And we'll
Absolutely.
interview
Let's
with
see.
him.
He's walking up
Yeah,
now,
he's
guys.
walking
So
down. He's talking to a few people. But it's really good. Listen, guys. Black love, black support.
yes,
I feel blessed and honored to be here, to be a part of this momentous occasion,
absolutely.
to be considered to be over here. So this
That's
is
right.
a great deal to us. We're excited. Kim is excited. We're
We're
both excited
excited.
to be a part of this. Like I say, black excellence.
Absolutely.
When I tell you the ATL shows out. Now we from the Chi show, the Chi-Town shows out, but ATL is really
Yes,
the true chocolate city, as y'all already know.
absolutely.
They show out.
So
They got
they do.
the brightest and best. Everybody is shining out here. That's what that is. So it's unseasoned.
Absolutely.
When you come on here, you got to come stomping. You're not playing. So hopefully
Absolutely.
we get some people coming through. We're waiting to see.
Yeah, some people are eating and wrapping up, and so we got to kind of let them walk over to
Normally we be
us.
all loud and stuff right now.
We can't be.
Yeah, because we're trying to be respectful. You know what I'm saying? Sip the Spill. Listen, guys, welcome to the Sip the Spill. Sip the Spill.
For everybody that's joining on.
Everybody, we thank you guys for subscribing to us, rocking with us, liking us, and everything. We out here doing big things. I'll be doing some more like later tonight. Hopefully, get some great guests. There's some recordings. You're gonna see some snippets, some interviews we have with some people that are a part of the show, that are part of the part of the film.
Right.
And so we got some interviews with them. So it's gonna be really good. Kim, I don't know if you want to try to pan around a little bit, or we want to keep it here for a
Yeah,
second.
and let's pan around. So we'll show y'all a little bit of what's going on, but actually nothing is on. So, but just kind of the people. So just kind of,
Just kind of
yeah, just kind of look. I was just gonna plug in, so we can just tour a little around. This is the show. That's the director, and that's everybody that's here at the show. So we're just showing y'all a little bit. We're gonna continue to keep showing stuff the entire time that we're here. So we're just gonna keep being on. I am looking up as I keep looking for the director to get his attention, and he can come and talk to us now. So that's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing. Waiting on him to talk to us. So we can have a great little
We might have to go over there and snatch him. I might need to get his attention because he just,
attention.
yeah.
Like maybe talk to some very VIP people we don't know. So I want to get
Yeah, there's some people
show up
eating.
that the girl that's putting together the event coordinator.
Lola, yeah, we're gonna get Lola. It looks like everybody is eating.
Okay,
That's what's
everybody's
going
eating.
on. People
So I
are
guess when
eating,
people are eating and enjoying their food,
which
I
we
think we're
need
doing
to eat
that
too.
part two, which we
Yeah.
should be doing. I guess some order some food in a minute.
Yeah.
But,
Let's see if we can
and
get him
another young
on.
lady, I think she works for the theater. I think.
Yes,
I think she
I
works
don't
for
know
the
her
theater.
name, but
Yeah.
we have it's so many different people. And guys, what we're gonna be doing is just constantly jumping on and off. Y'all will be seeing what we call snippets of different things, so y'all can see we are definitely live
Right.
at the Silver Spot Cinema, and we're here shooting the guests, the interviews of the cast, talking from the marvelous film Southside Crew that will be coming out
Right.
very shortly. Okay. Here's the
We gotta
director,
put
so
him.
we
We gotta
finally
put
get
him
to
on the
get him.
spot, Mister Fly,
Come
Mister
on in
Fly
here
himself.
between
Come
us
right
if you
between us, bro,
can.
if you can. I'm gonna try to see if we can
Hello,
work.
y'all. So we have Kareem here.
Kaim.
Kaim. I'm saying
Thank
it
you,
wrong.
thank you, thank you.
Okay, Kaim.
Mhm.
Okay, so film director of Southside Crew. So we
Hey,
want
everybody.
you to tell us
Mm.
how wonderful this was to produce. This is your second film you produced, correct?
Yes, this is my second film that I actually produced and wrote, and I love it. It's a film. It's a coming of age film. It's a hip hop coming of age film, and I always wanted to do that ever since I was a teenager. And especially in the '90s when I became, when a little bit older. All the teen films were, oriented towards more of the hard life.
Right,
But
right, right.
everyone, grew up, similar from Atlanta, New York, DC, St. Louis, Chicago. Everyone pretty much grew up the same, but there were great people in those areas as well, creative people. So I just wanted to tell a hip hop story that kind of shined a light on some of the things that teens were doing that were very creative and awesome. So that's what I'm proud to have accomplished here. So that's what it is today.
Well, we're very proud. We're
Mm,
very proud. Sipper fans and everybody that's watching, we're very proud to be here. Ed and I, I'm quite sure he want to
Yeah,
have some
I want to know,
questions.
what does it feel as a brother coming up? What
Yes.
motivates you, what inspires you to say, you know what, I'm gonna go out and do it? A lot of times, I think we might be similar in age. I'm assuming you grew up in the '90s.
yeah.
What made you say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and do this? I'm gonna go ahead and be the vet and create a film
hmm
and go out and step out on the limb and do it.
Right.
What gave you that discipline to follow through? Because that
Well,
really
what gave me
starts.
the discipline, I was really inspired by John Singleton. I loved his story, Boys in the Hood.
Yep.
I loved the Hutton Brothers Minister Society. Those were very inspiring films.
Right.
However, once I watched them several times. I bought the DVDs. I even bought the Blu-ray.
Right.
However, one thing that I said was, you know, those films were cinematic representations of, how I grew up and where I grew up. But there was something that I said, well, there was a lot of creative people,
Right.
and I want to shine a light on a lot of stuff that they're doing because consequently, a lot of individuals that grew up with me, they went on and became hip hop artists,
Okay.
and they,
Okay.
did things, won Grammys, or were on billboards. So I said, I want to tell a story about how we grew up, minus
The dark
the
side.
dark side,
Right. 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 Okay.
and so that's what inspired me. Those films really inspired me to become a filmmaker.
Okay.
I really enjoyed them. They're some of my favorite films. However, I said when I do it, I just want to, you know, focus on the creative side more than the, like I said, dark side.
Okay. I got one other question. I'll let you, because I know you're busy. And guys, we thank him because he's very busy. He's on the show.
Yes.
What was it? Was there any struggles or any problem with dealing with our sometimes when we're doing something,
Mhm.
our people, sometimes people counter with you, and then you get a little pushback. Have you run into that type of thing? And I don't want to put a negative light on that.
Oh yeah,
But how have you overcome that, if that was the case?
Well, to be honest, especially in a city like Atlanta, we in a city like Atlanta, you have so many people who are creative and want to be creative, and so, but some people they don't have the drive, they don't have the resources, or they don't have the willpower, to kind of, just go the distance with it. So, sometimes when you're starting out,
Right.
you will affiliate with those individuals, and by process of elimination, they will eventually start to fall off because as you get more serious, you take more risks.
Right, right,
And
right.
as you take more risks, that kind of shakes the tree a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of how I look at it. I think I seen on Facebook, you probably saw it too, when
Mm-hmm.
Steve Harvey said, "Everybody come with you,
Yeah,
can't go with you."
that's right.
So
You never see nobody with a U-Haul truck.
yeah, you got to kind of
Right.
know that part. But yeah, so to answer the question, yeah, definitely, of course, there are people who just kind of just like weren't with it, they fell off, they
Right.
Mhm.
stopped being supportive.
Right.
And a lot of times it taps into the insecurity of the individual because,
Right.
taking risks, man, you have to have a risk tolerance. And it's very high in this business. And
Okay.
everybody's risk tolerance is not the same.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm running to that as a black man trying to deal with that. A lot of times you find people that support you, most don't.
Mhm.
I've noticed that. So,
Yeah, because a lot of times you run into people who are high risk takers.
Mm-hmm.
And high risk takers attract other high risk takers.
Mm-hmm.
No matter if you've been knowing each other for 5 minutes,
That's right. That's
it's
right.
like a, I don't want to say it's an addiction, but it's like an addiction. It's a high risk. Yeah, it's like you
That's a
really.
good transfer of good energy.
Yeah.
One thing I want to know that what would you tell an up and coming young black man that want to go into the film industry? What would you say, or black woman?
What I would say is respect the art, respect the craft. Make sure you learn the craft, master your craft first. And when I say master it, I mean, no one's ever truly a master, but always make sure that you study and you learn what it is you're trying to do. You know, a lot of people want to be a filmmaker or they want to be a musician or whatever, but you got to take the time to learn the instrument and become masterful of it to the best of your ability, and then produce something that you feel people may want to support. So the first thing that I would, advise anyone is to pick a discipline within the film industry, whether that be a film director, an actor, producer, or whatever,
Okay.
camera person,
Okay.
audio person.
Okay.
And once you pick that discipline, learn everything there is to learn about it before you get up and try to do it.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
And then once you have, become as proficient as it, at that craft that you can be, I believe you'll be successful.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, guys, the spill. I don't want to hold up. Listen, I thank you so much for your this moment with you. I'm very proud.
Definitely,
Thank you
Mike.
so much.
Definitely.
I love seeing. I was telling young brother earlier. I said I love seeing us. I've always been a supporter of our people, and I'm not a hater. I feel like if you grow up, you blow up. We kind of do. I do too. And I feel like my blessings out there somewhere. But I love seeing it happen. I love seeing
Absolutely.
on that same. He's got great energy, just trying to do things and help the community. So I'm gonna let you go, guys. Thank him so much, Mr. Kaim, doing your show. I love it, man. It was dope, man.
It was
How you
dope.
get with them dope ass dances?
Oh man, Atlanta's full of dancers. That's the one thing
That
that a
was
lot of people don't
crazy.
realize. Atlanta had it their own. It's like Chicago, these
Yeah.
steppers and stuff.
Yeah.
You can always find people that can do that
Yeah,
inside
that's
town.
true.
But that's Atlanta styles of dancing.
That's
They're
right.
everywhere.
Mm.
They've always been since I was a little kid.
Right.
Okay.
You know.
And them young cats that do the dances or do the acting, the young people you got to do the acting. I mean that the discipline that they're doing it is really it's very like encouraging, really, man, to
Yeah.
see them do it. And I met them today. We met a couple of them
Yeah,
today,
we
and
did.
those guys were. And the young ladies were very, very mature, and
Mhm.
I thought they. And I look at them, so like, that's them. They look so much younger on the show.
Yeah,
They,
it took
they
us
were
like
so
a couple
mature.
of years with this
Right,
pandemic,
with the
man. The
pandemic,
pandemic
yeah.
Yeah.
killing
And I
it.
saw that and I did saw that you started in 2020, but your first film, and I want to say it was 2017. And that's when you did the actual movie.
Mhm.
And then this is like the show, or like you're doing a series of it. Which is
Right.
very smart. So I saw that, and I was like, that's really dope, very smart. So I'm gonna let you go. I know you gotta
I
go.
appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
But make sure you send all your cast members so we can talk to every last one. And then, of course, we'll be checking in with you again.
Okay, definitely. I'm doing
All
it.
right.
Y'all
All
take
right.
care.
Take care.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Appreciate you. Thank you, sir. So
All right, y'all. That was that.
that was the director, the film,
King.
the director, the filmmaker.
Yeah.
I guess a writer and producer. I'm
Yes,
maybe
you're
give him
right.
all the credits. I don't know all the credits he has on it, but I mean, I'm gonna give it to him. I mean, it's his show, and it's from the belly of it's from his creative, from his mind, his experiences. And I like what he said. He was talking about how there are other movies that were really good movies, like Boys in the Hood and Menace to Society, which is one of my favorite movies. Uh, but it was showing the dark side of it. It was really it had a very, and there was dark connotations. I mean, we grew up with people seeing people getting shot and killed and
Right.
hurt and robbed and growing up and trying to. Oh, we have another young brother. What's up, bro? How you doing? This is my man right here. This is the son that was in there. This is the son. One in here.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
How
to
can
meet
we
you.
Kim?
This is the guy that was caught smashing. His mama caught him smashing.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Okay, go ahead and tell us what role that you play.
I played the role in Kevin in the movie of Marvels.
Okay, so is this the first film you've been in?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, so how did you like filming this show?
Like I said today, it was very hard. I did not know. It's coming from a new
Mm-hmm.
habit. Like I never did acting or nothing like that, but I always wanted to. Like I always watched movies like this growing up. So
Mm-hmm.
learning the lines, I feel like is the hardest thing
Mm-hmm.
because I play football, so I learned plays, but reading the lines how he wants it to be read is
Mhm.
the hardest part. But I got to handle it. But, yeah.
So would you say you'll be doing another one?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, all
I'm in love with it now.
One thing I like about your acting is that I felt like that was you.
Yeah,
Like, the
that
way you
is.
acting now,
right.
that's you seem like
The
I didn't
same.
see. You seem like that was you. Like you were really you really captured the character. You made the character your own. So I was like, it just seemed like your first name. You remind me of my son, Dylan.
Yeah.
It was kind of like he never
My
really,
middle name.
is it okay?
Oh my
good.
God. See?
And she
Found
has a son.
another
We
Dylan.
both have another Dylan. She has a son named Dylan. I have another son named Dylan. And but I saw the acting and I'm like, man, you was like, yo, mom, don't tell coach. I'm like, I bet he do that in real life.
Yeah.
He just seemed like he was. Listen, And I felt the energy from it. I like that.
I appreciate
I
that.
love that when I see guys like being themselves. It's cool. Like
Yeah.
then when you grow, you can start to see as you grow, as you act more.
Yeah.
You start seeing, okay, he evolved. You know, he's changed, started changing the character.
Yeah.
But you still put a little piece of yourself in it. You know,
I appreciate that.
all those guys do.
Yeah.
So it was really good.
Thank you.
I actually did like your part. It was just that whole thing. Like he was looking like my son. Like, come on, bro, come on. Man. Like,
Yeah. I appreciate it.
so, man, listen, good job. Listen, I'm proud of you, man. I'm always proud of my brothers, man, doing their thing. Young men doing their thing. They keep going. You got good people around you. And the other cast members I saw, they seem very dope, very cool. And I'm kind of jealous of y'all because we're from Chicago and kind of like Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Because Atlanta has all the, like, flavor, you know what I'm saying? But, like, it ain't, see, Chicago ain't really, you know. Anyway, Chicago, I like Chicago. It ain't Atlanta, though. It ain't Atlanta. You see a lot of beautiful chocolate. You see the beautiful skin of the brother. You see a lot of that. In Chicago, you know, just saying. So anyway, listen, brother, congratulations, man. Keep doing your thing. Stay you. Stay strong, man.
I appreciate that.
Your mom and dad.
Yes, they are, man.
Yeah, cool. How old are you?
I'm 16.
16.
Yeah.
Wow. So you saw this 14.
Nah, I was like 15. I just, yeah.
Okay. That's what's up.
Well, I want to say this. You're very welcome. Make sure you send your parents up here to talk to us before the show is over, and make sure we get your Instagram so we can tag you in all your interviews. All right.
Yeah, that's right here. My fact, this information right there. Take a picture of that. We need to go over and stuff.
Yep.
Just take a picture. Just follow us.
And you'll be able to see your interview.
Yeah, just your interview, all that kind of stuff.
Mhm. Yep. And then if you go on there and just like us, and we'll see you as well right away.
That's
Thus, right.
Just me right here whenever you're out.
Got you.
Okay.
All right.
That's what's up,
And
bro.
send on your other castmates up here so we can talk to everybody.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So another thing, brother, the film was I like the film.
It was awesome.
As I was saying to earlier, we were talking to Naeem earlier. He was talking about the movie he did. He actually did a movie. His first film was in 2017. So his first movie was just the marvelous film. What you're talking about. It was a movie about the whole entire show. But I think from what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing, and I'm reading, all the information we did our research, is the concept is to kind of go in depth and get more. Because you do a series, you do like. It's like a series. You go into depth. You go to each character and their life, their backstories, and stuff like that. And so what he's done as a filmmaker, which I love, is he's elongated he's stretching out his I guess his success. He's stretching out his time in the business by creating a longer series. You do a movie that's a one and done. You do a series, you get a chance to kind of see what you did different or whatever. They want us. We got to do next stream. We got the stream coming. I have to cancel the stream, but you get to see your show progress. You get to build off of it, and you get to learn from each series, each episode, what to do better. So I was noticing that these guys are doing. I think that's what he's doing, which I think is ingenious. Actually, each episode shows a little bit more improvement. The characters grow.
Right.
You grow up with the characters. You can see the projection because these characters
Absolutely.
are based off of real people in real life. So here's my man. His parents. How you doing, parents?
Hi, parents.
If you don't mind being on
Yep.
because
You know.
come on, right up in here.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Mhm.
Right up between us, right?
Yep. You can come right on that nose. We'll make sure we get you.
These are his parents. Oh man, I love that.
Oh, this is awesome. Awesome.
So I was very impressed with Son's acting. I told him earlier. I said it just seemed like he was really being himself. When I saw it, I said it seemed like Son, because you might be my son. We both have a son.
Yeah, he says his middle name.
And so he was like, he said, yo, like he sounded like it was just him. And I said, so I was proud of what you guys did. Shout out to you guys. You guys did a great job with the son. He's young. He's 16. He said he's 17.
So he started like at 15 years old. Wow. Okay.
That's really good. So how you guys feel this year? Proud? Are you excited?
Both. Both.
Yeah, I'm proud of him. And once again, it's work, and I think sometimes event happen, you create something that you unexpected. So
The way it happened, it was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, so
and you take opportunity of it. I think sometimes when you have the skills for something, you don't help until the opportunity.
Okay.
So I always tell them, always look for opportunity you don't have. You have an opportunity you're not prepared for. and I
I
think
like
he's
that.
doing a
That's
great
good.
job.
That's good stuff.
That's
That's
good.
good parenting. You can tell you guys love and care about him and making sure he's there. It's always dope to see. You know what's funny? We're fathers and fathers, and it's so funny because we get this bad rap like we're not there with our kids. I don't know if a lot of black men don't take care of the kids. It's
Yeah.
not there for them. And to see a strong parent that's behind their son that's doing some big things, it's really good to see. And it's encouraging to me to see that and to see that he got that support. And he sounds like a really nice guy, a real nice, cool dude. He said he plays football too, right?
He does.
Yeah.
He's a good kid. I think he has some good stuff in him. Us being from the island, we raise him in moral and also respect
Hmm.
and just being independent. And I think that's what he is. He have good genes and he know what he want.
He
Like
goes
what?
for
What?
it. He goes for it.
What island? Where you just? Oh, you?
From
Okay.
Haiti.
Yeah. I love my Haitian brother. They guys,
Yes.
I love that. That's really dope. So does he understand? Is he involved or really understand his Haitian roots? Or he kind of.
You know how it is. Growing up in the beginning because we was making fun of the dialect dialect. So
Oh.
the mom didn't want to speak, the language first. She wanted to be more accurate with English and be more right and fluent. So we thought it was like she took down the line, but life happened. That's no excuse. We get busy,
Right.
and it's more easier to talk in English because it makes sense. But
Mhm.
he's understanding as he goes. But we hoping that
Well, I hope he take that.
He
That's
will.
just,
He could catch on.
yeah, it's a to me, that's a very strong, proud heritage. Haitians are very, very strong, proud people,
thank you so much.
and to have and the history behind it. One was always salute those that island, you guys. So thank you guys so much for stopping by.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure we tell y'all. Excellent son. Excellent son. We enjoyed it.
Really good job. You guys keep enjoying your day. Chill, but enjoy. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you again for
You're
having us.
welcome. You're
We
welcome.
truly appreciate it.
Thank you. Yep. Yep.
I'm trying to be like you.
They love it. They love it. Man, suit y'all here, killing it. They love it. It's so they got the orange tie. I mean, I don't know if he gonna step back. I'm gonna turn the camera just for a minute so y'all can check his fleet. Bam. There you go, y'all. So we out here having fun, doing what we always do, except we now in the ATL, supporting our boy that's on the film. So as people continue to keep walking up, we're just gonna keep checking with people. We're gonna check in with some guests to kind of check in with some guests and kind of see how that they actually like the show.
So I'm gonna try to see if we can catch some people.
I think everybody really grubbing is what's going on. That's what's happening.
Let's see some people.
Some more people. I don't know. Was that a young lady that was saying? So we just looking at different people, y'all. As we walk.
It's what we do. Simple Spirit, we kind of make things happen.
Yeah, that's all the time.
Every time we get a chance. So I was told by my daughter,
Yeah,
be easy eating. I heard you. She's in here. I told her that she told me to be easy, don't be loud, and don't. I daughter Eden, I love you. I don't know where you if you're watching it, but she told me make her proud, don't embarrass her out in these ATL streets. So I'm trying to keep my P's and Q's and stuff like that. I'm trying to make sure I'm doing the right thing, making it do what it do. You hear me? So, but we're gonna be here for a while.
Yes,
It's
we
a
are.
bunch of things going on. I'm gonna make a quick adjustment. I don't know if you want to talk to me, make a quick adjustment for the other video. This going to stream, so we got to change the time on that one. So
All
just
Can we pause?
there's no pause.
Okay.
So there's no. We've been doing this for about a long time.
And I said pause.
So we pause.
I don't want
Well, you know what?
want you. Y'all just keep
Hey,
on
listen,
watching.
just stay on.
Just stay on. We ain't going
I
nowhere.
ain't going
We're gonna keep jumping back on. We're just gonna keep jumping back on and on. Doing what we do, talking to different people as always, live. This is what we do. This is how we do, y'all. So for anyone that and everyone that is tuning in, this can be Kim with Sip and Spill, and we are here at the Silver Spot Cinema in ATL near the Battery. And we are talking to the guests after the taping of the Southside Screw Marvelous film. So, as people are walking up and leaving the show, we're going to be getting their responses. Earlier, we just spoke with a couple of characters as well as the director of the film, Marvelous Films, and we're going to continue to keep meeting and talking to people. So, stay tuned and stay with us. I hope you're having a fabulous, fabulous Saturday because we are definitely in the building. We up in here. So we doing what we do, y'all. We're gonna continue to keep talking to different guests as they walk up. Okay, so I think the one in the silver.
You think she's in it?
I think so. I don't know, but I was. I don't know. I don't know.
Let's find that
Lola
out.
said she was gonna send different people up, so the event coordinator is gonna be sending up different people. That did she?
Oh, she in the film too?
Were you in the film?
In the film? No? Okay.
Okay. Um, so we're still gonna keep talking.
Yeah, we're gonna keep going. So yeah, so once people get done, and then like I said, there's another showing in a few, and we got I wasn't able to make the adjustments, so I had to do it off my phone. But listen, guys,
We'll be
you know we
back.
like you, we love you, you know that, right? I guess we'll be back on the next live, I guess.
Yes, we're going to. We have to keep doing lives and keep
So
coming on as we keep
so
going
we're
on.
gonna go ahead, and cancel out. There's another live in about 15 minutes. When the live
Yes.
comes up, we'll be on that one. Get down with us with your bad selves.
See y'all soon.
Holla back, people.
All right,
We're
y'all.
gonna do it the old school way right there. Bye.